Hey everyone, in this video I'll be talking about on how to run LLMs locally on your machine using llamafile. I have been seeing AI term being used everywhere from chatbots to code completion and even replacing human labor. Llamafile lets you run large language model locally using a single executable file using CPU, GPU, and embedded systems. I will be sharing the links in description as always. In this video I'll be using Windows platform with two models from Mistral and DeepSeek GGUF files. There are some gotchas when running executable file is greater than 4 GB. You will notice the llamafile now supports AMD GPU supported by ROC-M. You can use the same file and commands on Linux and Mac. It runs even on AMD 64 and ARM 64 architectures. You can even run with external weights using GGUF files. GGUF is the file format used for storing models for inference. The major benefit to running LLMs locally is for better privacy because you are not sharing your Google or Microsoft or Apple ID as login method to save your chats and usage patterns. I will recommend downloading the zip file of Llama, which includes other files which can quantize your custom model, Llama Converter, and other tools. If you use LM Studio or others, you can simply switch GGUF files, which I will be using in this video. I'll be covering the correctness and validity of generated scripts. I'm using NVIDIA GTX 980M with Intel quad-core CPU with 32 GB RAM. I'll be using 5-bit KM model for both Mistral and DeepSeek. On newer GPU the performance should be better. I will be running llamafile as a server running on localhost with port 8080 on a web browser. I will provide the following command line arguments to enable GPU acceleration, set number of layers to be offloaded, increase timeout value, and finally provide the GGUF file. You can use Windows Terminal or Powershell or command prompt to run the commands. For testing purposes, first and foremost I'll ask that chatbot to generate Python script for multithreading, create Docker file and Docker Compose files which are commonly used Python web development. /llamafile.exe server GPU auto ngl32 to 1000m /mistral 7b instruct v0.2.q5_k_m.gov /llamafile.exe server GPU auto ngl32 to 1000m /DeepSeek Coder 6.7b instruct.q5_k_m.gov. If you notice that chatbot timeouts while processing a bigger request or see CUDA error related to insufficient pinned memory, just cancel the current server process by using Ctrl and C keys and rerun the command again. Do note that it will open a new tab in the browser, so older chats will be cleared off. As I said previously, let's check how well both Mistral and DeepSeek in creating a script for general multithreading and also for specific multithreading that gets some of n numbers. Spoiler alert, I had to take a look at Python documentation and code was not at all accurate with methods throwing errors. I'm sure the models will be further optimized in future. Next up we will check validity of Dockerfile and Docker Compose, which is used for containerization of web apps and easy deployment via your own server or cloud providers. The generated code is decent, but as you can see you need to ask more questions to get fine-tuned results. The main reason I'm splitting the queries is due to timeout issues, which will cause the chatbot to be unresponsive when you try to process a large request. Well, it's time to wind up. As you can see, I use smaller inference files due to memory and compute limitations. If you have a high-end GPU, I'd suggest taking a look at inference files trained at 9 billion parameters or more, which will give more correct answers to your queries. As always, I have to try to explain in a simple manner, and I'm learning about AI and quantum computing courses. I'll make a follow-up video if I get any promising inference files or even try custom inference files. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section, and if you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you once again to all my subscribers and the community for your continued support.